Hey everyone, hope you don't mind the avatar, but just in case you missed my New Year's announcement, I'm going to be using the avatar for the next 2 to 3 months just for the ease of making videos and some personal stuff that's going on in my life that is making trying to do face cam a little bit stressful, but rest assured I will get back to the face cam eventually, but on the bright side, this will actually allow me to make some more videos on a more regular basis, so hopefully you guys enjoy it and don't mind it too much. But without further ado, let's get to the first video of 2019. Hey everyone, and welcome back. So, we all know about Pop and Olly and their Tolerant channel. And if you look back to some of their old videos, you'll find his idea for a new version of Frozen with a black Elsa and her lesbian lover who changed the seasons while looking for each other because they got dragged to the ends of the earth. And apparently, like most women, they can't follow simple fucking directions to find each other. Now, to my knowledge, that's the most original story the cat-eared faggot has come up with, and I'm being generous with that considering I don't know if there's an original story to that one that he may have ripped off of. But as we're about to see, he couldn't be happy with the original tale of Rapunzel, and it had to be gayified. I don't know if that's a word, but whatever. Let's get into this bullshit.
Alia was a princess, and an unlucky one at that.
Because her skin was the color black. Which, let's be fair, back in the day this would have taken place, that's not an inaccurate statement.
She was stuck all the way up in a big tall tower which had no doors or stairs.
Well then how the fuck did she get up there, dude? Unless she climbed up there and then realized there was no way to get down, in which case she's an idiot and deserves to be stuck.
Sighed Alia.
If only another princess would come and rescue me.
She dreamed.
So she's been stuck in a tower for supposedly her whole life. How in the fuck does she know that she likes the vag? How does she know what a princess is, actually? Well, then again, Rapunzel was trapped up there by some evil witch or some shit according to Tangled, so one can only assume the witch got lonely.
Maybe we could run off into the sunset together and live happily ever after.
Well, I mean, I hope you wouldn't run away with her in the sunset and think that. Hopefully you would get to know the person first, because you don't know, she might be a cunt.
Alia often passed the day dreaming about the beautiful princess who would surely one day come and save her from a life of boredom.
Well, maybe she should have thought of that before she jumped into a tower that has no exit. Just saying. Wait a second. I thought her princess was a blonde white chick. Fuck, she hasn't even found the bitch and she's already thinking about cheating on her. Actually, that might be how she got left in the tower with no stairs. Maybe she cheated on her prince with her handmaid, so he banished her to the tower and ordered the guards to destroy the staircase so she couldn't leave. It's all coming together now. Maybe Olly didn't skip on the logic after all.
One such day, Alia was especially wrapped up in her own imagination. When...
What the actual fuck was that? Are you not making enough to get real sound effects? Hell, you don't even have to make anything to get real sound effects. I could have done that off of YouTube. Watch. Took me 5 seconds to search that out.
An unapologetic, brassy squawk made its way all the way up to the top of Alia's tower. It rang through Alia's ears and chaotically burst the dream bubble she was floating in.
Well, that's why you don't float in the damn things. Shit, maybe she should read the instructions next time. Fuck, that is so lame.
Angrily, Alia peeped out of her window to see what had caused such a commotion.
Holy shit, it's RoboCop. And why the hell is she pissed off that there was a little bit of noise outside her tower when she's complaining about being bored? Picky bitch.
At the bottom of Alia's tower was a dashing, not to mention pointy, looking knight in shining armour, who was holding a trumpet.
Okay, I kind of take back my last statement. I kind of see why that would piss her off. That's really freaking annoying.
Alia called out to the knight.
Not today, good sir. I'm waiting for a princess to come and rescue me.
Holy shit, you are a picky bitch. You're up there complaining about boredom, but you can't allow a knight to rescue you just because he's a man? Fucking hell, bitches are never satisfied with anything men do.
The noisy knight looked up at Alia, tooted the trumpet once more,
Throw a shoe at him next time he does that.
and started walking towards the tower.
Wait the fuck up, how is this tower at ground level? And if it is, why doesn't she leave and find her own damn princess? Maybe she's asleep waiting for true love's... Oh wait, I forgot. You social justice types want those princesses to stay asleep and die because they can't consent to the kiss, so never mind.
Maybe he didn't hear me.
Or maybe he just doesn't care. And also, what the fuck is up with that dumb little dance he's doing? Like, is that supposed to be walking, or is he having a seizure? I'm not sure.
Thought Alia as she looked down at her new acquaintance. The knight began to climb.
Oh shit, he's gonna rape her. Run! Oh wait, no stairs. Well, I hope she knows kung fu or she's fucked. Pun intended.
Which wasn't easy because there was absolutely nothing to cling on to.
So again, how the fuck did that first bitch get up there?
And after a while, just as Alia's window was within reach,
Whoops!
Alia, accidentally, on purpose, tipped a whole plate of slippery green jelly out of her window.
Which she thought was a smart idea until the knight fell to his death, his family came looking for him, saw the blatant act of murder, jelly to prove Alia was guilty, and then took her out of the tower for a public execution. The end.
It rained down on the poor knight, who of course then speedily slid all the way back down the tower.
Sorry.
Bullshit.
Called Alia.
That was an accident.
Bullshit!
Kind of.
Called it.
You see, I want to be rescued by a princess.
Oh, so you just commit attempted murder on the knight trying to rescue your ungrateful ass out of the tower. Dumb bitch. Maybe you deserve to ride up there for the rest of your life.
The knight quickly leapt up upon hearing Alia's words, and responded with another toot from the trumpet.
And now I'm wishing the fall did kill him.
The knight then dashed out of Alia's sight, only to return sprinting towards the castle, with the longest wooden stick Alia had ever seen.
That's just because she hasn't seen my stick. Also, why is this nigga floating? And why doesn't he just float up there and get her ass down? Well, then again, I don't know why he's still trying to get her down, considering she tried to kill him just for being a man. Which means she is obviously a feminist.
Uh-oh!
Squeaked Alia.
Is he really going to try and pole vault his way up here?
What the fuck is that fucking run? He's not gonna fucking hell.
A panicked Alia tossed the only thing she could think of out of her window to stop the persistent knight from reaching her.
Oh my why doesn't she use the trampoline to jump out of the Never mind, bitch deserves to stay up there. Fucking hell.
Alia threw down her mini trampoline. The knight, who had been running tremendously fast towards her,
Well, looks like this trick killed him. He's floating up to heaven.
was bounced far, far away.
I told you, I'm waiting for a princess.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Alia shouted as the knight began a very swift descent towards a very hard ground.
And he's gonna die.
Upon hearing Alia's desire, the knight, still mid-air, attempted to toot the little trumpet once more. The knight hit the ground. Luckily, the ground wasn't hard at all, but rather wet and muddy and smelly.
Look out for the piggy pen.
Alia advised just that little too late.
Well, how the fuck is he supposed to control the fall to his death, you murderous twat? Fuck, she's dumb. What the hell does he see in this bitch?
A very dazed knight laid in the piggy poo for all of 2 minutes before raising a crumpled trumpet into the air to finish what was started.
That is about 40 times worse than the original fucking sound.
Squeaked the damaged instrument. Alia looked down at the poor, now stinky knight, slipping and sliding out of her view.
How the fuck did the ground just raise like that? Shit, is God making new mountains in front of these people or something?
And couldn't help but feel impressed and almost touched at how hard this knight was trying to save her.
But she's still gonna complain that he is a man.
But Alia wanted to be rescued by a princess, and that was that.
Beggars can't be choosers.
A few hours later, just as the sun was setting, Alia heard the rumbling of big heavy wheels being shifted in her direction.
Uh-oh, here comes the royal guard. Shouldn't have tried to murder the knight, bitch. You're about to face the consequences.
The crank of a lever, and an oddly familiar toot.
Oh boy, I hope this attempt actually kills you.
Screeched the broken trumpet. Alia watched horrified as the knight climbed into the most ferocious-looking catapult she'd ever seen.
Ferocious? It looks like a couple of 2x4s with a spoon attached to it.
Please stop. You're going to hurt yourself.
Alia pleaded.
And whose fucking fault is that? Dumb cunt!
And even if you do make it up here, I already told you, I'm waiting for a...
Before Alia could even finish her sentence, the knight had pulled the catapult lever and was now hurtling up towards her.
And then he hits her in the face because the dumb bitch didn't move and they both died from the impact. The end.
The knight was flying through the air, getting closer and closer. There was no doubt that the knight was going to shoot through Alia's window at any moment.
Where does Body go?
So a panicked Alia did the only thing she could think of.
Now where did he go?
She opened the back window.
Those are side by side, you idiot. How is that going to... Oh, fucking hell. Must have thrown physics out that window as well.
The bothersome knight shot in one side of the tower and straight out the other, before beginning a beautiful descent into a slimy, goopy swamp.
How is this nigga not dead yet? And why is he still trying? Has he not been laid in so long that he has to take a girl that doesn't want him? I mean, I thought that was a felony, but yeah, I don't fucking know.
Alia glared down at the messy knight.
Now listen here.
She shouted.
You need to stop this immediately. I'm super flattered and you're adorable for trying so hard. But not only do you keep getting hurt or covered in jelly, pig poo or slime.
Those things are your fault, you ungrateful cunt! Fuck, I'm starting to think that she's the one that'll start the domestic that breaks her and her future princess up.
I've already told you. I want to be rescued by a princess.
Boo fucking who? Dude, take my advice. Just burn the tower down, save us all the misery of this twat.
The slime-covered, now trumpetless knight defeatedly pulled off a very battered helmet, looked up at Alia, and replied,
But I am a princess.
Well, you could have said that the first fucking time and saved yourself some fucking injuries. God, you're as dumb as the one in the tower. Fucking hell.
I'm just also a knight.
A gobsmacked Alia squealed with glee.
Well, why didn't you say so?
She called down.
Good fucking question.
That was what the trumpet was for.
Well, maybe instead of a trumpet, why don't you try a freaking megaphone? Fuck, who the hell made her a princess? And I hope to God that they don't put her in charge of a country. Replied
the princess knight. A confused Alia, who clearly didn't understand the language of trumpets.
Since when do trumpets have a fucking... Never mind.
Leapt out of her window and dive-bombed into the murky green water.
Why didn't you do that at the beginning of the fucking story? Fuck, she's not bored or trapped. Lazy bitch just wants a princess to pamper her so she doesn't have to do any fucking housework. That combined with her attempted murder record, I don't think she's worth it, princess. Time to run.
I guess I didn't need rescuing after all.
Alia realised.
Well, if you had the sense God gave a goose, you would have figured that out when Princess Knight fell from the tower the first fucking time and didn't die.
And the pair swam happily off into the sunset.
Swam the fuck where? That swamp is like 2 feet wide. For fuck's sake, Ollie, does anyone proofread these things for you? Make that balloon do a little bit of work. Maybe your stories would make a little bit more sense. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video and appreciate the brain cells that I lost trying to make it. Please like it if you do. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. You can follow me on Twitter at hey_dude77. And I will see y'all next time. Catch y'all later. I know I'm using the avatar now, and I can't find one that does the little handshake I do at the end of these, so just pretend that I did it, okay?